Okay, give it a second to load. Damn. Give it a second to load to make sure everything's popping in right. And then we can continue off. Thankfully, nothing took too long. It took like like an hour to get everything done. Thankfully, which is pretty good. I am using the thumbnail from part 1 for this, so it should change to part 2's thumbnail, whatever that is, after I've finished streaming. It just saves me the effort of having to make one for this. Also, that buzzing sound's just the music, literally. It's just so low volume that I didn't realise everything was like that. Anyway, let me just roll out, stretch out, you know, to make sure there's no knots or anything. Oh. Here we go. Continuing where we left off. Do them what? I'll probably only take story-based mutations just to note, but I won't be using any of the mutation factors, I'm thinking. I'm not too sure yet. I guess it doesn't really affect the story in any way, does it? So I could just refuse to take any mutation factors. Oh. Okay, here we go. I know there's enemies nearby. Where are you? Oh, you're here. Okay, did any of you drop anything? No. And also I should just keep an eye out for the red markers if I want to check. And if you want to reload your weapons, you just hold circle and you click the button, fire or B or whatever equivalent you have. It's very easy to reload. And I can't hit anything. Go attack. So I guess we're doing this then. I'm going to be honest. I'm not sure if it's worth grabbing at this current point. I know there's one enemy, no matter what, that I believe gets insta-killed by grabs, which is the giant mech titan that was chasing us at the beginning of the prologue. And I think those guys might actually get insta-killed by being stunned. Thing is, like, with lacking mutations, is like, it means that some collections... Oh, I guess it just means I just collect armor, doesn't it? If I'm going a no mutation run. I think it's drastically impossible to do a no-hit run, though. I think that's legitimately, like, borderline impossible. And I think someone would go insane if they try to do a no-hit run. And honestly, this is somewhat closer. Too bad the event's over, because that would have actually made it easier to get, like, the boss unlock. But I guess I could always just request someone and, like, to ferry me to that. But that's not even a thing to think about right now, is it? I guess we can go around. Oh, those. There's this way. Marshes. I flew into a tree because I'm blind. Well, that shortcut's active now. Oh. Yes, I know I'm live on my own channel. Thank you for telling me, email. It's amazing how this is considered a boss fight early game, and then late game you're just killing a bunch of them easy. I hate how enemies go outside the boundary. That's like one of the worst mechanics in the game, is enemies just going outside the boundary. But is he stuck outside the boundary now? He is. That's great game design. Oh, never mind. That attack does knock him back in the boundary. Get a few extra hits in. And then grab. Oh, he broke right out of it. I'm not sure that's because it broke. No. But he is weak to laser. That is a good thing to know. One thing I will say, you always want to try and have a mix of physical and laser on you. Just so you have a weakness for either. Okay, that got the face mask off. Now I can hurt his face with range shot. I forget the lock-on rocks are absolutely crazy. Oh, okay, that's the one I forget. You have to pretty much be right against his face to get the most out of that. I guess shotgun is really good on a weak point blank, but you have to get really close to get the max out of the shotgun. Frame drop, I don't like that.
そうだな。あんた立てるか。悪い予感がする。違ってりゃいいが。
I imagine if you want to make a strap solid snake, it would actually be really easy, because, like, a lot of the face texture is pretty good for it. Oh, I didn't mean to click. I forget it's auto skip, isn't it?
同じくフェムと変異体であるアウターとも融合することがあるのは聞いたことがあったけど、
どういうことだ。
簡単に言えば、お前の体の中でイモータルが生きてるってことだ。厳密に言えば遺伝子が生きているってことだけど。
生きてる。それで取り除けるのか。
わからない。けど見たところお前は健康だ。イモータルたちは融合を繰り返すことでより強くなるんだ。同じ理屈ならお前にも同じことが起きるのかもな。
強くなるのか。
推論だね。可能性はある。
イモータルを取り込んだんだ。何があっても不思議じゃねえ。
ふざけるな。
すまんすまん。しかしこいつはすごいことだぞ。
Oh, yeah. Okay, so we're just gonna leave that. I don't really feel like doing it right now, so we'll leave it there.
よ、アッシュがあんたに任務があるとよ。
そうだ、手を貸せ。俺たちの指揮官を救う。
指揮官。
俺たちの指揮官、解放旅団オールドフォート支部隊長のレイブン。詳細は道すがら話す。準備をしてゲートに集合だ。
First of all, I'm gonna pour this drink out of its can, so I can drink out of a glass, and then we do that. I didn't like how that poured. That good thing I did pour out. There might be a leak in the can. That's why I always generally pour it into a glass eventually. Because, like, some of these cans can sometimes, like, pop in my hand because I have a really tight grip. So I generally want to pop it to a glass. Anyway, let's just go and grab all these bonuses. There's a question here. Who's got the question here? You.
そこの人。
俺のことか。
そうそう。ちょっとお願いがあってさ、兵器開発に必要なイモータルのデータ。
Excuse me, what? Jeez, that was a belch.
また僕のとこに。
Apology.
その後、作った武器のテストもしたいんだ。
まあ、いいだろう。
よし、交渉成立。じゃあ、頼んだよ。
I actually want to do that because I want to get a hand melee. So getting top rank would actually be very useful. First of all, though, double ice cream. Let's do that. I forget if it's like 20 unique combs or if it's like 20 combs in general. I know you can cheese this by just AFKing and just redoing it over and over. Okay. I'll do that in a bit. I want to go do top rank currently. Let's open a byway. Secure base. No, I want the mission. Site in arms development. What's this one? Okay, yeah, it's this one I want to do. So we'll get top rank first because that's just useful because I believe it can let you cancel animation. I thought it worked with bare hands, but I guess no. Also, just having fists. Fists are the strongest weapon in the game, so just having that is a good choice. Excuse me, what?
Oh, よろしくな。
Oh, there's a side objective. Where do you go? Oh, it's gonna be... Oh, I know where this one is. All of these are super annoying, though, because, like, they're all on, like, elevated platforms, so you have to, like, find a way up without flying, because it destroys the canister if you fly. Which is really obnoxious design. Sprinting, though, doesn't affect it. It's just flying that affects it. So I can't click the jump button there, because if I click the jump button, that would have destroyed the canister. Okay. Well, I can jump, but you just have to be really careful on the jump. Okay, I think I'm good. Too hard. If I had a really high jump, that would make this so much easier. But decently high jump's good enough. And oh, I can't jump that. Okay, I need to go further down. No, that didn't work, and I'm glad it didn't set me into fly mode. Okay, so this is a very clearly easy way up. More tutorial rock than anything. But there's some really obnoxious ones later on. I'm being very, very careful right now. Okay, place you in the ground. And that gave me a level 3 memory, which is really good. Like, level 3 memory early on is actually really good because it'll let me get some heavier duty stuff. So if I find, like, a good bit of armor that I can't wear due to memory limit, I can just slap that on. Which is great. Oh, wait. Is the body all the way up here? Yes, it is. Oh, that's not a body, that's a crate. Basic defender. Where's the... Is it inside? I can't be bothered to mess around with that. Especially since, like... It'll probably be, like, a low-level arm or something. Still, getting some level 3s early on is pretty good. Of course, I do believe it's level based, like on what you get. See the what? So obviously, certain things done later on will give you better rewards, depending, but still. Okay, let's take out the minions first. Okay, I had the wrong thing equipped. Get out of my way, Biggie. I need to be careful. Well, at least I got unlimited femto. I do find it weird how the camera like really loves spinning though. And the camera like spinning a lot in the game, and I feel like that's a thing they could fix. Okay, that was an interesting hit. Oh, I can't even grab his face because of how he's angled. Great design game. Okay, that was your arm totally. That wasn't like... I think his AI just bugged out. Okay, I'm just gonna mash him then. Yeah, he's just glitched. Okay, just kill him. Like his AI is completely glitched out. Oh no, mind, his AI fixed itself. Okay, let's just finish him off. He's low enough health. That was some jank and a heart. There we go, top rank development. We go over here. Yes, I know. I want that though. That's assault arm, which in all honesty, I honestly think Great Shield, like shield version, is actually the best you can get. In my opinion. I think the like shield version of the ability. I want to click on you and then do it like that. I think that's a vastly superior version of the ability. Just compared to everything. Because it gives you like a shield that pretty much deflects everything. As long as you got the Fent Tower for it. But considering I've tanked some of the hardest attacks in the game with it, I'm pretty sure you could just argue it's probably the best shield in the game next to the auto shield. The auto shield is kind of like got the weakness of actually having counters though, where the shield armor, that pretty much only has Femto as a compatibility issue, and there's better memory consumption, so I don't want to fight you right now. I'd probably want to fight him like maybe when I got like all green. Which isn't right now, in all honesty. You know, so let's pick up the minions first. Okay, sure. And honestly, this with better fire rate would actually probably be good. Like an assault rifle. I gotta test that. I haven't actually tried that out. Like, assault rifle with better fire rate actually sounds pretty good. The assault rifle is already okay. Assault rifle is pretty much already, in my opinion, one of the better guns in the game. Next to laser. I would argue probably the best gun in the game, actually. Just because of its solid, like, stagger ability, especially, like, the gun arm version. So giving it a faster fire rate would actually... If you had, like, 3 of them with faster fire rate and then a melee on the offhand, that'd actually be really good. that attack. That's a one-handed lance. I guess I could... You don't... I wish you could just turn off tutorials. Well, that's one thing I really wish you could do. Tutorials are so annoying. Like, you just want to, like, turn them off. And the game's like, nope. Tutorials it is. And you just sit there with that disappointed face. And also, probably the quickest way to destroy these things. Oh, is there only one? Oh, my allies must have destroyed the others. That's my guess. They probably used detectives and enemies who destroyed it. I will say these bases are kind of disappointing because, like, it's like these aren't the worst version, but there's like they are kind of just repetitive, and I wish they were like a little less repetitive. So it is kind of unfortunate. Grab loot here. I don't think this is an acid base, so we should be free to explore it. Should always be careful because some of those do contain enemies sometimes. So I'm not sure if that's only at higher levels or not. It might literally just be at higher levels. Actually, let's do a quick scan to make sure there's nothing hidden. Oh, yeah. Is this the... Oh, we just got a heavy armor leg. But in all honesty, I sort of want lighter armor. Because in all honesty, it's like... Generally, the only difference between light and heavy armor is like, at the max level is 8,000 health. And considering the amount of damage enemies do, that isn't actually as large a difference as you would think. Unless you literally full VC everything, where every item on your character is like a VC up. You'll probably... Oh yeah, that's the fire room. We can't do that yet. So we're just going to have to leave that for now. But that does give you a legendary hammer, I believe. Oh, what is it? It's one of the Mad Dog's weapons, I think. Or whatever they're called. It's the mace thing. It's the big mace. It does give you loot up, though. So if you want something that gives you extra loot, that is an item to go for. Okay. Do this. Around about 1,000 away. I do sort of want to stay in the medium light, though. Even if that means I can't use heavier weapons, just because... I generally admit, I have started enjoying the faster builds, and while heavy is cool and all, I feel like currently there's just not enough benefit to using heavy in the game. I feel like they do need to somewhat buff certain heavy armors to like at least give you like more defense. I feel like all heavy armor having massive negatives on like physical defense. Like, I'm not even joking, I've seen that and I'm just like, why? Why do you have negative on physical defense when you're like the heaviest armor possible? It does come across as like, that's a design choice, you know? Oh, is there a stray around here? Oh no, it's one of you. Okay, that's done. And there's only really you, which is untitled. And then we can go here. The fort.
依頼を見てくれたのか。助かる。
何から始める？
そうだな。これを集めてほしい。この年になってくると自分で集めに行くのも一苦労でな。頼むよ。
任せろ。
集めてきてくれたのか。どれどれ、これだけあれば十分だ。ありがとう。なかなかいいものが揃っているな。この手際なら他のこともできそうだな。ともかく助かったよ。ありがとう。
よし、完璧。あとは実際の開発だね。僕は設計が担当で、そっちは専門外だからコンソールから頼むよ。武器ができたら砂漠まで来てくれるかな。近場だしテストするにはいいかなと思う。
Sorry if I weren't quite there, I was just doing something quick. Equip top rank and do that, blah blah blah. Heavy weapon. I believe this is VP, right? Yeah, VP up. Okay. Right, gotta develop, what is it, top rank? I sort of want to do that anyway. And then we put that on one of my offhand. What could I replace? In all of this shot. Probably best. Nothing really worth developing there. Anything worth it here? Probably not. Actually, no, heal. I need to get some heal items. Let's get this up a bit. And that's really it. Okay, let's go in here and just reorganize a little bit. VP up. Well, I can slap one in here, couldn't I? Like, that's pretty good. I don't even have a VP up. I just realized that. So I have to get... Wait, do I have one in here? Emergency aerial dodge. Physical defense. I don't even have a VP up level 1, do I? Or... Let me check. Do I have a VP up? I swear I should. Would I just get really unlucky and not get a single VP up? I guess just got unlucky with no VP ups. Okay, so I can't do anything until I get a VP up. That's fine. Why is there a marker here? Oh, wait, I can't talk to him because he's over there. What's this? Attachment data. Heavy lifting. Not really worth doing yet. Okay, let's do this quest for now. Because this one's the easiest to do. We'll do this one and then we'll go back onto the main quest and hopefully we'll get a VP up. Will allow us to do that. And then we could probably make a heavy set for the heavy armor thing. And also the heavy armor quest is probably the easiest one to do. It's just an annoying quest in all honesty. Only real downside of
よろしくな。
that heavy armor quest is just really annoying.
キャッチした。
Yeah, there you go. You see what I mean? Cancels the little twirl of the attack. So you can just sort of continue attacking a bit. Like, it's not super fast, but it's like, it's a little faster. And you also could just do this, which gives you first strike over and over, which is somewhat decent. And also that's probably useful since I do need to make a heavy armor set, and I believe that is heavy armor.
Oh, 来た来た。ちゃんと持ってきてくれたね。じゃあすぐ始めちゃおう。準備はいい？
ああ。
よし。じゃあ始めるよ。
特大平気平気。
どうだ？
うん、いい感じ。助かったよ。
これは何のテストだったんだ？
品質の幅の確認テストさ。
品質の幅？
お店で売ってるのってさ、品質が均一になるように選別したものなんだ。お客からクレームが来るといけないからね。でも良くも悪くも直接開発で作ったものは個体差がある。だから君の手にぴったりくるものが見つかるかもしれない。
なるほどな。
興味出てきたでしょ。いろいろ作ってみることをおすすめするよ。今日は協力してくれてありがとう。じゃあね。
Well, that's that done. So I guess we should just continue the main quest and we can do some more side stuff in a bit. But you can already see the fist's crazy stagger potential in this game. It's utterly bananas. Like, fists, especially if you have a lot of forward thrust, and so you don't really need to ever give, like, any real damage bonus or stagger bonus to fists, but you can if you want. But generally just being able, like, giving it heavy forward thrust just means you can just launch yourself a mile away at an enemy with fists. And overhead spam gets ridiculous with fists.
それで任務ってやつは？
あなたバカなの？奴らの目や耳がどこにあるかわからないのよ。
雇われアウターが来たんだ。とっとと行こうぜ。
任務開始よ。
I actually read some of the reviews on this game and I do laugh at them, like where people say that the world is tiny and that there's nothing to do. I'm like, what do you mean there's nothing to do? This game has so much content. Like, you cannot have got past the tutorial in this game if you think there's a lack of content.
レイブンの確認が最優先よ。確認後確保。その
Here's on
後
one.
廃炉を利用して脱出する。本部からの援軍も来る予定よ。
廃炉？
そうだ。過去の遺物。俺たちの庭だ。統制局の奴らを巻くには絶好の場所だ。
俺の役目は？
何でもいいだろ。あんたは守ればいいんだよ。
よしてアッシュ。レイブンはグルームデプの牢獄から軌道エレベーターへ移送されるの。
軌道エレベーターか。この人数では無理だ。
ええ、だから
廃炉と接続している地下トンネル内でレイブンの身柄を確保する。
なるほどな。時間勝負か。
救出するには戦力が必要だった。あなたには期待してるわよ。
報酬の分はきっちり働いてもらうぜ。
仕事は手を抜かない主義だ。
エンジェル、本部からの援軍は？
まだみたいね。
これ以上は待てない。
そうね。私たちだけでやるしかない。
誓いにかけて各自役割を確認しろ。出発する。
どう？こっちには慣れてきた？相変わらずね。アウターになるときに喋る能力を失ったの？
一つだけ。一つだけ。ここの方がいいところがある。
何？
ここには自由がある。
そうね。
エンジェル、イモータルだ。
振り切れないの？
ダメだ、数が多い。楽に落ちろ。ま、やるじゃねえか。
雇って正解ね。
I'm gonna be honest, one of the worst things to aim in the turret sections suck in this game. They're so awkward to aim. And they're like super dragged out as well.
さすがにやるわ。
Like, it definitely feels like a lot of the game was designed around co-op, if I'm honest. Like, it definitely feels like that in a way. Because it feels like the numbers they throw at you are definitely, like, especially like some of the designs you get later in the game. It feels like this game was heavily balanced around the idea of you having teammates with you. If I'm honest. That's like the one thing I somewhat dislike, is like the game definitely feels like the balance was co-op minded.
トンネルの入り口よ。終わるまで待ってくれるかしら。
It just sort of makes some of the difficulty feel a little cheap. Since it's like, okay, I'm just losing the number. I'm not losing to a mistake I made, I'm losing to the fact you just spam a billion enemies at me. Like this. But look how many enemies there are. Like, it's literally just numbers. It's utterly ridiculous. It's literally just numberjacks. Right, we're in good enough. So we don't have to worry anymore.
かなりの数だな。
こちらは統制局だ。
新車両
に告げる。その場で速度を落とし待機せよ。繰り返す。その場で速度を落とし待機せよ。
止まるわけねえだろ。
それ以上近づけば攻撃も辞さない。これは警告ではない。
行くわよ。
Let's do this!
反撃そのもの。稲村刑事を。
ご丁寧にどうも。
アッシュ、ジャミング弾を撃って。あなたの出番よ。
光させんなよ。
Horny! Oh wait, I still have to get in range.
戦闘日照、戦闘継続します。
ひどいなりね。生きてる？
死なない程度にはな。
待ってて。武器を捨てて。私は敵じゃない。それよりも脱出するのが先じゃない？
エンジェル、怪我人を。
はい。みんなかなりの傷を負っています。
これじゃ全員で脱出は無理だ。お前何を。
少し我慢して。
暖かい。
応急処置だけど今はこれで我慢して。
痛みが消えた。
手を触れただけで傷が。アウターなの？
アウターだと。
落ち着け。彼女は敵じゃない。
レイブン、どういうことだ。あんたあいつを知ってんのか。
もちろん。
どういうことなんです？
後で話す。長いは無用だ。脱出するぞ。急げ。
Of course you're more. Why are you more civil to her than me? What's that, Ash? I saved Forge's life, and you're like, I don't trust you, and then you're like, oh nope, she's fine. I'm jesting, obviously, but it is funny. Let's grab the other loot. How do you die in the tutorial? Okay, that's better than my current helm. Like, honestly, I would argue green still have some place deeper into the game, but whites, like, or base, greys, whatever you want to call them, they get phased out pretty quick. Like, even when you're, like, on gold rank stuff, like, greens can, like, well, actually, then, is it more turquoise? I guess it depends what you want to call them. But they still have some minor value, even if it's not the most major value in comparison. Because they can just act as a good source of femto or stuff like that. Also, that's a flashbang. Why is there a lot of flash around here? Is this meant to be like a boss chamber? I don't think I've ever really tested. Oh, mine's a really good body. I lose that, but that's just better in all honesty. I wish I had a VP up. That would have been great. Let's get that out of my hands. Oopsie. Memory consumption down. Still pretty decent. Scan the room for anything good. Just spam scans. There's no real downside to it. It's not like it costs power or something. It's just literally endless, infinite scans that allow you to grab some stones. And here, that is an explosive. Now we're moving with speed. More loot. Scan the room. Scan the room. There's something in here. That's a chest. Drill. Not really worth it. What is it? I don't even... Well, the only drill thing I find is if you really want to, like, just be lazy and have more time or chances. But even then, I really only think the boost to, like, what you get is somewhat useful. And it's only useful when, like, dealing with, like, the sparkling ones. We should actually probably...
そろそろ聞かせてください。その女は
イリス、解放旅団本部の戦力だ。
本部からの援軍ってのは
彼女みたいね。リモータル、大きい。
何なんだよ、次から次に。
ダッシュ、エンジェル、ビークルを守って拠点へ急げ。イモータルは私が足止めする。
Okay, here we go.
その体じゃ無理よ。
イリス、
私と彼で対応する。行って。
One of the most unfun bosses in the game.
する元気はあるでしょ。
Especially its upgraded version. Like, there is not a single positive thing I can say about this boss. It is just not fun. It is literally the definition of let's prance around the entire back. Like, what is that hit bot? But no, it is literally the definition of let's prance around the entire battlefield annoyingly until something happens. Of course I missed. Why wouldn't I miss? Yeah, we get it. You're gonna run. It's not really worth full charging fists in my opinion. Sort of feels like you get more damage from just spamming melee. And that does give you a good amount of damage, so it's more worth on the later versions. You see what I mean by this magic lock-on laser nonsense of these enemies? Like, if that somehow still hit me, I would have actually lost my mind a bit. I dodged that, but sure, game. We'll claim that that hit me. It would be nice if the healer character actually healed, though. And he's just gonna run away the entire game. Such a fun fight. Literally one of the worst fights in the game. Like, this boss has nothing enjoyable about it. It is just super obnoxious to fight. So it's pretty much just spam until it dies while it runs around the arena in the most obnoxious way possible. And its later versions are even worse, because its later versions have like more stun, so it can just get more free damage on you. Get really close so he can't hit me. Ah, yes, the unreactable laser attack. I love the unreactable laser attack. You are truly useless, aren't you? No, where's my ally? No, where are you? How did you even... Legitimately, how? The AI in this game, your ally AI is truly trash. Like, the NPCs in the first game... Okay, what is that hitbox? That is... Oh, but that didn't hit me where it actually connected. Okay, game. But the AI in this game is truly a travesty. In the first game, it was actually somewhat good. But in this game, it's just sort of... like, the AI sucks and the enemies are sort of auto-lock madness, where they just magically aim at you. I'm going to be honest, the first game did not have this. Which is probably why it felt easier, because the AI wasn't just going magically, oh, I hit you. But sure, there were moments of that, but it wasn't to, like, such an extreme degree. Like, at least not to the same level of damage. Is my ally going to heal me? Is the heal you ally going to heal? No? No, I'm not going to. You going to heal me, Iris? Bit close so they can't hit me with that. Thank you, heal ally. I love that hitbox. It's not even the worst unreactable in the game. That's the thing. That just shows you how much this game relies on unreactable. That the worst unreactable isn't even the laser that takes half your health bar being early game. It's actually insane how many stupid attacks work like that. It's not even a bad thing, it's just annoying. Like, I do wish they had made it a little less tracky on certain attacks. And also getting the horn first, probably worth it. I wish I had Forge with me, that would have been great. Okay, let's go to the bodies. They might actually have some loot worthwhile. It's going to only be green tiers if I do get anything, but just getting like something with a memory slot would be... I got a bow, which is great because you actually need that for a quest. The thing is, with the quest, you just need it equipped. You don't even need to use it to kill an enemy. Which is the funny part. Like the bow quest not actually requiring you to kill anyone with a bow is always amusing. Big boss. No VP up is unfortunate. Oh, but there is a transport point that I should probably grab while I'm here.
新入りがいるようだな。随分頼もしいようだ。
こいつは雇われ傭兵さ。あんたを助けるため仕方なかった。
彼がいなかったらあなたの救出は無理だったわ。
ありがとう。世話になった。
報酬分は働くさ。
お前には聞いてない。
アッシ
ュ。で、あんたは本部へ帰るのか？
いえ、ここに残るよう指示されてる。
何？なんでアウターを？
敵はアウターじゃない、統制局だ。
どっちも同じだ。
でどうするつもりですか？
本部からの指令だ。ここで働いてもらう。
了解です。それがあなたの判断なら代理も今日でおしまい。お帰りなさい。
統制局の分断政策の思うツボだな。
First of all, we need to talk to Ash.
「地上なんていい女もいなけりゃ食い物もまずいってのに。
ゴミだ。今すぐ朽ち果てろ。
まったく顔を合わせるな。我らが目的忘れるなよ。
いいじゃない。地獄を作るには天国を知らなきゃ無理ね。どうでもいい。静かにして。すべて壊せば静かになるわよ。
我が意を得た。
狩りの時間だ。
お前たち手を焼かせるなよ。
The funny thing is, I'm pretty sure a lot of these attires are never used again in the entire story, which is funny.
みんな揃ったようだな。
Just completely forgot about their cool attires and just go, nah, mech suit.
何があったんだ。
レンジ。
はい。
ちょっと待てよ。俺はまだこいつらのことを認めてないぜ。
その件なら後だ。これは重要事項だ。
本部からの情報です。非動エレベーターの監視メンバーから緊急報告がありました。ここ数日統制局による地上への増員が伝えられていましたが、さらに今朝ノインを確認したそうです。
ノインだと。ガーデンの悪魔たち、統制局の最強部隊。
リーダーのボイドと構成員が確認されています。
奴らの目的は何しに来やがった？
不明ですが、これだけの規模で地上に来るのは大衝突以来です。
聞いた通りだ。詳細はわからないが、まずい状況なのは確かだ。各自何かあればすぐに報告をしてくれ。
よう、時間ができたらちょっと声かけてくれねえか。
排除完了だ。
まあこれで少しはマシになるな。連絡通路は旅団にとって重要拠点だ。何かあればお前に任せるとさ。
分かった。
仕事は覚えたよな。
ミューラルか。
ああ、依頼を受けてくださった方ですか？
そうだ。
おお、ありがとうございます。これで落書き。
落書き？
フォートの誰？この
そう。どれでもいい。
できれば
そういえば
なんと
どうだ。
あなたしばらくできた。あなたこれをあなたの
いいのか。
これは空間を移動受け取っていた。ありがとう。
So that's probably the easiest one because you're probably gonna naturally collect like some of the graffiti anyway, so it's like probably one of the easiest to do. That's VP2. Do I have any VP1 yet? I do, I have a VP level 1. Good. Finally. Took the game long enough.
Yo, だいぶ板についてきたじゃねえか。そろそろお前専用の装備も必要なんじゃないかと思ってな。
専用装備。
そうだ。もっともっとオーダーをこなすためにも効率的な移動手段が必要だ。そこでお前にちょっと材料の調達を頼みたいと思ってな。どうだ、やってくれる？
Except from the bikes on the worst transports in the game.
何を集めてくればいい？
よし、必要なものはオーダーリストに送っておく。よろしく頼むぜ。
外にいて
戦いのアイスクリーム戦い
Well, you could probably clear up a few of these side quests, like, because they'll get you a nice bit of item. I'm gonna be honest, Colosseum was a bit of a letdown. Like, it felt like there could be a lot more story behind the Colosseum, but it ends up just being a bunch of battles you do in a row. I'm also wishing you could have this same shoulder pad be on the other arm, but you can't really. But the set it's from has mismatched arms.
いいわね。準備は万全ね。その装備を使ってイモータルを倒してほしいの。アタッチメントの力を実測するわ。 わ。アタッチメントのデータはバッチリよ。アタッチメントを一つつけただけでも違うでしょ。装備の基本性能に頼るだけじゃなくて、アタッチメントで自分に合った調整をするのも重要よ。
Okay, that's done. What other quests are there? Heavy lifting, bow user, heavyweight, over bullet. I want to try mining, so we'll slap that one on. I guess I could do over bullet while we're here. Like, it would just be something I quickly spam through, in all honesty. Alright, I actually could just ignore over bullet. Like, it's not really something you need to do early on.
来てくれたか。
どうして俺なんだ。
あの手際の良さだ。下手なやつに頼むより安心だろ。
そんなものか。
長年の経験と勘ではね。君には採掘をしてきてほしい。金になるものもあるが、何よりも鉱物は知識の宝庫だ。
知識ね。
そうだ、これを持ってきてほしい。珍しいものだから大変かもしれないが、よろしく頼むよ。
任せろ。
I don't have a heavy iron ore.
珍しい。
Okay.
Okay. 遅いぞ。急げ、急げ。時間がないんだ。
分かっている。
こっちは金を払ってるんだ。さあ仕事だ、仕事。きっちりこなしてくれよ。
ずいぶん急ぐようだな。
無駄口を叩くな。黙って仕事をしろ。
Okay, let's get rid of these enemies. Ooh, they're a little tough. Okay, I'm just gonna ignore you and chase him because I don't think I should get too far behind. Definitely gonna be a little harder because I'm lower level when I did this originally. I'm doing something. Just take cover while I beat the life out of these fools.
周囲を警戒しとけ。襲われでもしたらさてどこだ。よし、あと一つ。
おい、あとどれくらいだ。
必要な時間だけだ。そんなこともわからんのか。よし、あった。急げよ。引き上げるぞ。時は金なりだ。奴らを近寄らせるな。よし。速度が出ないのか。
おい、事故はごめんだぞ。そんな面倒までは見れないか。
この道何年だと思ったら、これまで事故なんて片手で収まるほどしかないわ。よし、ここまででいい。
What other quest do I have? Bow user, heavyweight. So the other ones are like purely heavyweight. Okay, so I pretty much purely heavyweight for the other stuff. I still don't have any. Well, I guess I should see if I can make a heavyweight set yet. If I can, then I'll just do that. If not, it's back to main quest road.
「あいつはいつもああやって精神統一をしてるんだ。めったなことでは動かないさ。
Okay, let's go do the heavyweight stuff now. We'll do his quest, then we'll do the follow-up quest, and then we'll do the other stuff. I'm in no rush, like, in all honesty. But I don't mind taking my own pacing on this. Oh, am I near one of the gun fort? Don't feel like fighting that right now.
いいわね。指定した通りの装備ね。試すのが楽しみだわ。重装機の特徴は VP と防御力の高さよ。メモリ容量も大きいから重い武器もたくさん積めるわ。機動性能は低い代わりに多少のダメージは気にせず正面から敵に立ち向かっていけるわ。百聞は一見にしかずよ。早速実測しましょう。
I pretty much runs the same because it's literally just me wearing heavy armor. If anything, I'm probably going to be at more of a disadvantage since I lose speed.
いい戦いぶりだったわ。この装備の実測データはバッチリよ。重装機は一定の重量を超えると吹き飛ばされにくくなるの。どっしり構えて大迫力の肉弾戦。うっとりするわよね。装備はいろいろ試してみて。きっとあなたの戦い方に合った組み合わせがあるはずよ。
Okay, that's good. And then we go to heavy lifting. There's no quick travel point here, so... Or was it? I guess there's this one. Is it really worth it? Nah, probably not worth the wait time. I'll just fly over. I do believe this mission actually has a unique headpiece you could only get through this mission as well. I don't think there's any other way to like get this headpiece. At least at the end of the quest chain there is, because it is a quest chain.
もう悪いな。このコンテナを全部倉庫に運びてえんだ。頼めるか？
量が多いな。どうやってここまで運んできた？
もうビークルで運んでたんだけどよ。重くて壊れちまってさ。
ビークル？
まあいいから早く運べって。旅団に頼まれてんだ。早くしねえと怒られちまう。
任せろ。
よし、じゃあ早速始めてくれ。倉庫の場所は送ったからな。
Okay, I'm just gonna get rid of you so you don't annoy me. So we're getting the whole armada after me now. I hit one of you and you're all like, now we're gonna come from Jupiter. They all respawn here. Oh my goodness. We pretty much have to clean run it. Great. What an utterly despicable mission.
倉庫の中まで運んでちょうだい。部屋は狭いからうまく積んでよね。
ギリギリ入ると思うよ。多分。
Just to save myself some sanity, let's just restore you quickly. So I can, like, just restock all my energy. Ooh, bless me. But yeah, I actually argue this is probably what the best mecha game in the past 10 years, I would argue. Even though it's not like your traditional mecha and it's more power suit, I definitely think this game, outside of very certain things like certain AI cheese, certain balances, like I do feel like ammo count needs to be buffed. I personally have that opinion that ammo count is way too low currently for the game. And it pretty much gives melee like a disproportionate advantage. Especially since melee just does more direct damage too. But that's one thing to also note, that melee just does extreme direct damage in comparison to like ranged in this game. Like, the only thing that could be comparable to the damage is, like, a triple rocket, triple bazooka, pretty much. Like, I would say that's the only thing that's, like, even comparable in terms of damage, or even, like, double, like, AR on, like, gun arms. Those are, like, the only comparable things in terms of damage to melee. And the issue with them is they just have, like, in those longer fights, they have ammo limits, but melee doesn't run out of ammo. So in longer fights, you are just going to run out of ammo if you aren't perfect with every single shot. Even with max stacked ammo in certain occasions, which is utterly ridiculous, especially in the sim where you can't regain ammo, so that makes a lot of endgame enemies super obnoxious to deal with. That you're more preferred to open world farm, which means they take longer to farm because you have to constantly return to base every time you want to like respawn the enemy. And there's also a chance in the open world that certain enemies just won't spawn at times, as you have to reload again, which is always fun. There we go.
ご苦労さん。解放旅団が来る前に運べてよかったね。
ちょっと。
なんだ。あ、そうだな。ちゃんと運べてないと解放旅団に怒られちまうからな。じゃあ俺らは他に仕事があるからこの辺で。ありがとな。
Okay, what other quests is there? There is bow use. I don't have that yet. Watch this. And I also don't want to do that yet. I'll probably save that for later. I meant to go back to base. But yeah, I don't want to really do like base defense until I got at least all greens. But that is a thing. I don't want to do base defense till I got all greens, so I will save that for down the road. But we also should probably get deeper with the main quest, because that means we get access to stronger stuff just more naturally. So I will have to take a pause to do something quick, and that could take like 10 minutes for all I know. I'm hoping it'll take 10 minutes. If it takes longer than 10 minutes, I'll be sad. Additional equipment is probably... This one is why I want to do additional equipment. So we can get best stuff in the shop, so the shop stuff will actually be worth something. And then we can switch back to our other loadout. Now let's check out what's in the shop. I do want to buy healing items, I know that. So let's stock up on like 20 of those. And let's just stock up on like 10 of you. And I'm not going to touch you for now. Don't really want to grab a heavyweight item. I already have you, don't I? So would it be right arm flamberge is what I want? And now I have double flamberge, right? Or did I do it the wrong way around? Because I know like the thing's bugged, so I might have literally just done the same item twice. That'd be hilarious if I did the same item twice. Hopefully it's not. Hopefully I did actually... Yes, I did. And it actually looks decent. We could also do the prototype. I really wish this was like on both arms, but it is what it is. Anyway, AFK real quick. I'll be back in a sec. I say a sec, I mean like a few minutes. can't believe I said B. I was actually worried I was going to take longer because of what I was doing. But it actually was like legit be back in a bit. So that's funny. An actual be back in a bit that's actually that for once with me. Can I develop anything? I think I got a bunch of weapon stuff. I guess like that. You know what I'm saying then. Let's go to hangar. Put you in an actual good position. Is this the fastest we got in terms of aerial speed? I guess that's quicker, but that also loses a decent dab of health. Rather not give that up. Oh, I got a nice rank up to 6. I guess I could do a Coliseum match. It shouldn't be too hard.
やっとこさ来やがったか。
で、俺はどうすればいい？
なに、簡単なことよ。要は片っ端からバウトして勝ちゃいいのさ。最下位からの挑戦だが、勝つたびに上位への挑戦権が得られるってわけさ。
とにかく勝てばいいんだな。
そういうこった。もっとお前なら大丈夫だろうが、一つだけ忠告だ。
なんだ？
相手の装備をよく見て準備をすることだ。装備によっちゃ相性が悪いなんてこともある。
了解だ。
頼むぜ。オンボロジムの明日の未来はお前にかかってるんだからな。
OK だ、オーナー。
Here we go, the arena of 30 battles. Woo woo woo! Well, I guess splitting them up and not doing it all at once will definitely make it less of a nightmare. Ooh. I'm so glad that pain in my side didn't turn into a stitch though. Because I'm going to tell you, like, you want to actually build strength, carrying odd things around, like weird shapes, awkward to hold. Like, it doesn't mean if they're, it doesn't matter if they're heavy or not, because really, I will say it straight up. Oh wow, that does. You see what I mean? Melee's just better. Oh yeah, I forget that fist only speeds up like the regular sword. Laser sword isn't sped up by fist. That's why it wasn't working. Now I remember. There we go. Did I get the perfect timing? I'm hoping I did. I was hoping to get the one where he was throwing out his hands, but I couldn't get that in time. But just getting like the pose in general might be thumbnail material.
見事だ。これでまた一歩わしの夢に近づいてきたな。
夢？
優勝よ。こんなオンボロジムでも夢はでっかくなきゃな。
任せておけ。
ランクが上がっていけば当然相手は強くなる。もちろん報酬も豪華になる。バウトに人間味なんていらねえ。勝って勝ちまくれ。頼んだぜ相棒。
I'll do a second one and then we can get back to main quests. Like, 2 of these and then main quest sounds good. Oh, I have to do the mission control first. Oh geez, where's that jump height? Also, one thing I think they need to change is being able to select which partners you have out in the field. Because post-game, you pretty much can have partners out with you in the field, but you don't get to select which. For some reason. Which I think is a little silly. Oh, that's a decent jump. It's not even the highest jump you can get in the game, which is funny enough. Actually, I'll save that for later, actually. I might save that for, like, the opening of a separate stream. Let's go up here. Actually, first of all, let's check if we got any new quests in the mail. Heavy lifting round 2. I'll do this first. We can do heavy lifting later. Yeah, all that stiffness there ain't very nice. I tell you, like, try and carry a bed up the stairs and then one down the stairs, but you have to go down 2 sets of stairs. Like, even if they're short stairs, like, just the awkward angles and, like, the stress of pulling it. Because of just, it's not the heaviest thing, it's just the most awkward thing you'll ever carry in your life. And you will feel your muscles work more than even if you're carrying a heavy weight. Just because it's so awkward to carry. I wish handguns had something going for them, like maybe a good stagger rate or like weak point effect. But the thing is, they don't really have good weak points. The handguns are just sort of an option if you need some range to like keep your stagger up. No, you are not leaving. Come here. Like, Silver Raven at least has the benefit of being a machine gun, so it has like really strong rapid fire. And first aid kit sounds good. Oh, double slot flam. That's actually pretty good. Double slot flamberge. You see what I mean when I say, like, you can get some really good items? I just ran into him and he lost almost all his health. Oh, I've been clicking the wrong button. Yeah, it's D-pad, not the fire button to reload, I remember now.
Yoshi.
Let's seize materials. Where's the materials then? I'll put it in here. Yeah, that's it. Still, I want to get any more loot. Nothing. Okay, we can go over there. Actually, do we even have something? Zoom. Oh, we do. Okay. So we can go there and get that done. Because we can just switch to our other gear set. One second, just need to move that. Let's get in the way of doing something. Okay, there we go. And now back to a long forever flight. And this is why I wish I had wing system so I could just zip over there in like a minute. Nico, let's go ballin'. I just probably gave a bunch of people PTSD right there. Actually, I need to switch over to heavy.
まあ、今回は旅団のじゃねえ。姉さんが統制局からぶんどったんだ。
統制局から？
ああ、その通りさ。
本当なのか？
ああ、もちろんじゃないか。
嘘だったら。
なんだいなんだいうるさいね。おちおち寝てもいられない。
姉さん。
あんただね。うちの仕事を手伝ってくれたそうだね。はじめまして。私はバイス。ここの代表ってところかしらね。このコンテナはちょっといただいただけよ。統制局は解放旅団の敵だもの。そうでしょ？
まあそういうことだ。統制局に気づかれる前に終わらせてんだ。
分かった。
よし。じゃあ早速始めてくれ。
Yeah. Time to do the most annoying one out of all the missions. I wish you could just carry two at once. Okay, now we slide this in here. Oh, and we got a perfect lineup. That's actually shocking. I usually don't get that lucky. Okay, let's just take all of you guys out. The endless amount of enemies who aggro. Okay, that's all. Such an awkward mission. You see why this mission's so annoying? Because it's just the most awkward way. Like, legit, it says you can't place it, but there's space. But we decided you can't place it, and it's like, why? Well, there's perfect amount of space there. You just decided to be difficult for no reason, really, game. Speaking of being difficult for no reason. I thought, did they just respawn infinitely? Yeah, there really is no point fighting them then. They're just a waste of ammo. I guess the challenge is meant to get through them, but the thing is you can just go around them. So it's not even like a legit challenge, because you can just do this around them. So you pretty much just negate any challenge that was meant to be here. Okay. That one was willing to place perfectly normal, so why wasn't the previous? It's such a janky mission. I'll probably, now I know that live stream's at least stable, I'll probably start doing more live streams as well. So that means there will be more consistent content, since live streams obviously don't have the same annoying upload issues that raw videos have when it comes to YouTube. Just plant down! Why do you have to be so difficult? For no reason. There's literal space. There's literally space. There's literally space, game. There's like 3 times the amount of space you need. This game's taking the mick. And this is what we call bad game design, by the way. Where you make it so ridiculously placed that it literally cannot place down and where it's meant to be placed. Like, it's actually meant to be placed here. It's so bugged, it's so janked that it can't even place where it's meant to be placed. Which is actually really annoying. Okay, what I'm going to try and do here is... Oh, I can't even place this down now. Oh, now I can't even place this down. This game is so buggy. Why do certain ones only want to play? You know what, let's try this. Okay, so you just don't want to place, is what I'm seeing here. Such a glitchy game. Okay, I cheesed that one in. And this one's easy to play. So I just exploit by using the box to bug out the placement thing. Forcing it to place correctly.
そりゃあもちろん。解放旅団の倉庫じゃないなら 何の倉庫なのかしら。
さあ、あんたの口から聞きたい。
おや、まったく何の証拠もないのに人を泥棒呼ばわりで。
まあ姉さん、無事コンテナは運んでもらったことですし、あんたもさ、姉さんの言う通り何の証拠もなしに疑うのはよしてくれよ。な、ご苦労さん、また頼むよ。じゃあ仕事があるからこれで。
That's just bow and that's defend. We'll save that for later. This one is mining. No point doing that right now. Return to base. Eat some ice cream. To continue gaining that up. And also, I'm going to be honest, the ice cream rewards aren't that good. Like, they're okay, like, if you want to get something. But in all honesty, when you get to the end game where you're going to get all the loot from the secret shop anyway, it's like, there's better and easier ways to unlock stuff. Let's just slap a double. Okay, let's slap this one down.
Oh, さすがだな。状態も良さそうだ。よし、すぐに取り掛かるぜ。待ってな。さあ、できたぜ。
ありがたく使わせてもらう。
Me, I'll never use it because it sucks and there's a better option later in the game. Because it just doesn't do any real damage and its aim is terrible.
都合のいい時に声をかけてくれる。
頼みというのは何だ。
二人揃ってから。ノインか。ノインと思われるアーセナルの目撃情報だ。西部地区の廃都市で複数体が目撃されているそうだ。
複数？あんな場所で何を追っ始める気だ。
わからん。だが奴らの目的を探っておきたい。調査に向かってくれ。
もちろんだ。
お前も同行してくれ。
なんでこいつまで一緒なんだ。裏切ったらどうする。
お前がどうこうできる相手か。
なんだと。
アッシュ、一人では危険すぎる。
分かったよ。ただ少しでも怪しい動きをしたら。
準備ができたら出撃してくれ。ノインか。
Okay, so lightweight armor. Let's go through here and I'll grab the lightweight. I don't even have lightweight, that's the thing. Oh, I have flamberge, I guess. I don't have a lightweight head, which could be a problem. Unless I have a development I can do. No, I have no head development, that's lightweight. Do I have a head I can buy that's lightweight? Wrong button. Yeah, I can get a lightweight flamberge. And I'm probably going to take this off anyways, so that should lighten up my load enough. Yeah, that massively lowers it. And we could probably slap in some VP up in here. Which is nice, so that gives us a little bit of extra tankiness. And that's some lightweight armor there, full Balan budge set. So we go out here and double check that. Remove that. So this is the lightweight set, right? Yeah, so snap this on. Unlocks this. So that's a good travel position. We go here, we go around. I should also probably say, since it's been a bit since I've saved, so I'd just be safe. I wish the clipping wasn't a thing, like, that does seem a little unfortunate. Okay, let's go and go sort this out. Dead end? I thought this wasn't a dead end. I guess I should grab this while I'm here. Okay, let me look at the map. Oh, I went down. Okay, that's on me. I accidentally went down the wrong thing. It needs to go a little further across. Actually, I should probably do some mining for that heavy ore. Heavy ore, please. Memory slot. Not a bad thing to get, in all honesty, because if you find a bit of armor with good stats and you're like, especially, oh, this is sparkle. Okay, sparkle. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna use it here because this is a sparkle, which means higher chance of heavy ore and stuff like that. Please give some heavy ore. Nothing. That sucks. I was hoping for some heavy ore in the game, so like, nah, we're just gonna give you everything but heavy ore. That's always lovely when the game gives you everything but what you want. I do believe one of the shopkeepers in the game does sell it, but I believe that unlocks in the second area. Okay, I need to take you out because you're going to delete my health bar if I don't. You can probably hear the sigh there when I saw it was you have to manual aim with that. Yeah, this is... Yeah, like laser sword generally has better cut through on a lot of enemies, but I'm just like, I just need some damage at this point early on.
Yoshi.
いいわね。指定した通りの装備ね。試すのが楽しみだわ。軽装機の特徴は高い機動性能よ。小回りが利き、相手との間合いも自由自在。VP と防御力が低くなりがちだから、敵との間合いには十分に気をつけて。百聞は一見にしかずよ。早速実測しましょう。
There we go. Easy mission.
軽装機は一定の重量を下回ると緊急回避の性能が向上するの。華麗なヒットアンドアウェイ。装備はいろいろと。
The frame rate's getting a little jank. Not sure I like that. I get some heavy iron here. I messed up. Well, at least get something I want. Nope, nothing of worth, of course. Never is. I went past what I wanted to get to, like an idiot. Okay, where's the byway again? I forget. It's amazing how I can play a game and still forget what I'm doing. Oh, that's always incredible. Like, you play a game, you beat it, and then you're like, oh, how do I do this again? It's incredible how forgetful I am. Oh, that rock's shaped like a gun. Also, 2 teleportation spots right next to each other for some reason. Don't know why. Interesting design is all I can say. That's that unlocked. Probably finally save.
この辺りも人がいなくなっちまったな。
レギオン。
よう、脱走兵。
何をしに降りてきた。
そう構えんなよ。俺だって仲間は傷つけたくねえ。
仲間？
おとなしくって柄じゃねえよな。
知ってるだろ。
やる気満々だろ。それなら少し楽しもう。ダンスの準備はいい。ほら楽しもうぜ。みんなで楽しみたいだけさ。マーティンは仲間が多い方が楽しいだろ。来やがって。手いただくぜ。うわっ。やれる。飛んでいくぞ。終わらせようぜ。やれる。
Master of running away from every fight. Oh wait. Okay, now you just gave yourself away with your special attack, because I'm pretty... Okay. Now you just gave yourself away. Because... clones cannot special attack. And I get hit by that nonsense. Come on! Oh, cool. And I'm dead. Not what I wanted to do. I wanted to. And then he goes outside the battle zone like a cheeser. That's what they always do, right? Can't win legit, go outside battle zone. How much health do you want to chunk with? You're still not dead. How much health do you have? Finally.
応答者を連れ帰るのは俺一人じゃ骨が折れるな。少しは楽しめたぜ。また会おう。
They really need to fix enemies being able to go outside the battle zone. That shouldn't be a thing. Like, it's just annoying.
仲間ってどういうことだ。
そのままだ。
ノインの仲間ってまさかお前。
どうだ、何か分かったか。
ああ、ノインがいた。目的は分からない。
そうか、また目撃情報が入った。一度拠点に戻ってくれ。
分かりました。帰還します。俺はお前をアウターを信用しないか。
ああ、好きにしろ。
How'd you get inside the floor? And also, they're all too low level to really be giving me anything good, aren't they? Oh well. I forget jamming tanks can just disable them, can't they? I really should start using those. If I didn't get any, like, heavy ore. The heavy ore would have been nice.
Angel、詳細情報を頼む。
旅団が輸送に使う配線に何者かが侵入したとの報告です。何人かが負傷していますが、相手は不明とのこと。
不明？戦闘になったんじゃないのか？
どこからともなく攻撃されたと。
配線が使えないのでは各拠点が孤立する。
俺が行こ
う。俺も行く。お前には任せられね
え。準備ができたら出撃してくれ。アッシュ、出るぞ。
バカな真似はやめろと言ったはずだ。
何と言われようと人生には戦わねばならない時がある。
そこまでする理由は何だ？
決まってるだろう。復讐だ。よくある話だ。統制局が家族を連れ去った。連中に連れ去られて帰ってきた者はいない。こんな老いぼれから家族を奪った。この痛みは分かち合うべきだろう。
だとしてもあんたじゃ犬死にするだけだ。
くどい。わしの命や結果などどうでもいい。わしの恨み、わしの怒り、分からせてやるのさ。止められない痛みの意味を。
攻撃を受けている。襲撃者は2人。両名ともアーセナルを装備。繰り返す。アーセナルを装備。
応戦を開始する。
いい加減にしろ。あんたの実力では無理だ。あんたの怒りも恨みも連中には何も伝わらん。処理されるだけの存在だ。
そんなことは分かっている。アーセナルなんて来たこともなかった。訓練を受けた兵だが、この気持ちをどうしたらいい。孫が人と同じ戦士になった時は本当に嬉しかった。分かっているさ。でもな、すまん。もう
But you have to feel for the dude, like... It is tragic.
準備はいいのか？
I didn't mean to do that. Oopsie, but oh well.
ひどいやりそうだ。生存者を。
おーい！あんた、救援。
いや、本体到着も。
そうか。負傷者に痛み止めを投与して戦闘継続を検討していたくらいだ。
そうか。
こじゃ一丁やったろうぜ。
不法占拠された防衛拠点の奪還のための攻撃を再開する。拠点周囲の設備を破壊しろ。各自3回。
北から来るぞ。南だ。奴らめ、東からだ。
制御装置の破壊を確認。くそ。西から敵で。さらに破壊。奈落へ落ちろ。クソ野郎どもめ。やったのか。いや、まだだ。まだ来る。畜生、二方向から同時に来やがった。制御装置をさらに破壊。残り1機。俺はこの防衛拠点と運命を共にするつもりだ。あんたまで付き合う必要はないんだ。
諦めるな。諦めた奴に死神が来るって。
これで全部か。
ならよかった。備えろ。
Oh, I hate this mission with a passion. It's so lame. The mission failed because great mission design. Woo! Just make it an annoying. No, I'm not doing this mission till I'm stronger. No. Resume from last save. I don't care. I'm doing this mission later. I'm not wasting my time on a mission I know I don't have the equipment for. It's why I didn't do it in the first place, and I wanted all like blue equipment like bluey green equipment at least, because it's just an obnoxious mission. In all honesty, it's not a fun mission to play. Like, base defense missions are never fun in this game. It's like transport missions in the other game. It's just like completely unenjoyable. Like, there's nothing fun about them. I think that's the best way to describe, like, those kind of missions. Unfun, boring, obnoxious, zero positives. I think that's, like, legitimately the best way to describe base defense missions in this game. Especially since, like, you pretty much need to go in with, like, a really quick insta-kill-everything build, which you're not going to have until a bit later in the game, so it's just annoying that it gives you right at the beginning of the game, like, oh, this mission's here, and you'd be like, okay, so I'm going to have access to, like, probably equipment for this. Nope. You're probably not going to have equipment you need until at least, like, I would argue, another, like, few main quests into the game at least. Okay, this is going the way I wanted to go anyway. Make sure not to accidentally jet while in the air, because it'll send me into fly mode very likely and destroy the item. And then we're right back to square one. At least this one's a little easier to do. I hope that didn't pick up over the mic because I just completely cracked my shoulder back into place. I had a massive shoulder knot.
この辺りのはずだな。
避けろ。お前、どこから飛んできた？
さすがね。
荒くね。
あんたはいつもそうやってみんなを守るよね。
こんなところで何をしている？
みんなの様子を見に来ただけよ。そうしたら人間どもがイモータルをいじめているもんだからちょっと助けてあげただけ。ほんと人間ってクズだわ。
Oh, you'll want to talk.
クズはお前たちじゃねえか。
あら、あなたたちはイモータルを殺すじゃない。もともと同じ人間なのに姿形が変わったらもう仲間じゃないの？殺すの？クズじゃない。
それとこれとは別の話だ。
何を企んでいる？
何も企んでいないわ。あんたの顔を見に来ただけよ。もっと。
And also, Arachne has to be one of the biggest hypocrites in the game. Like, she is a massive hypocrite. I only despise this fight. So annoying. Okay, we're just gonna fly up. Where is she? Oh, I love being unable to find her because she just runs around invisible. Such a fun boss, right? Totally enjoyable. Just hide around the forest firing half health draining attacks. Now she's gonna run away. I think not. I'm not and insta-stun. I love this boss fight. It's totally an enjoyable boss fight. Absolutely. Isn't the worst boss in the game, early game. Actually, no, worst boss in the game in general. Like, she has no redeeming qualities. I'm gonna be honest, she is the worst boss in the game. It's literally just run away, hide, invisibility, spam, annoying attack, delete half your health bar in one hit. Run away a little more. And oh look, she runs away again. Oh, such a fun fight. Not even there, you're just firing at the air. Oh, I love losing almost my entire health bar in one hit. Well, in this case, my entire health bar in one hit. Such an intriguing boss with so much depth. So let's see if I can find where she's hiding. Probably not. This is literally the only reason the boss fight's hard. It's because she just runs away for 20 years. Okay. Yeah, that totally didn't hit her. I love how I can see her on scan. It's literally, look at this cancer. The worst boss in the game. There's literally zero redeeming qualities about this boss. He's just obnoxious in every single way. Like a literal walking cancer of a boss. And now here we go with invisibility again. Woo! So fun. Oh, I better just wait for arrows to fire so I can figure out what angle she's coming from. No, Jimmy, there is no positive to this boss fight. She just sucks. But I'm gonna just be straight with you. Like, this is the worst boss in the game. Like, there are annoying bosses, yeah. Like, there are bosses I dislike a lot, but this boss is just terrible. She has nothing positive about her. Especially when she's such an early game boss as well. Unless you want to, like, farm a billion enemies to, like, get some decent loot. Like, she's just... oh, absolute travesty of a boss to fight. And it's purely down to that cloak mechanic, because she just runs away and deletes half your health bar in a single hit. So that's literally why she's such... if she didn't do so much damage, I wouldn't mind. But it's literally run away, go to the other side of the map, boom, one hit, and you've lost like 3/4 of your health. Unless you're like in the heaviest of heavy armor, and then maybe you lose 1/3 of your health. It's just such an obnoxious fight. But, oh, jeez. She is never fun to fight. What are you even attacking, mate? What are you doing? It doesn't help that the AI assistants in this game are just bad. Like, you can literally do... you can literally have her show up on your ping, and he'll just be like, I'm gonna attack this random bit of air. And you're just like, really? Is it what? Yeah, that's more good for heavy armor in all honesty, or like low femto armor. But then if you got low femto, you just grab the femto booster in all honesty. So it's more good for heavy armor. And also, I should probably just clear out a bunch of side quests just to get some gear up. I'll probably do the heavy ore off screen, like at least finding the heavy ore, and then I'll give it to her on screen. Because otherwise, that'd just be really boring to watch me go to ore veins over and over just to find the item. Anyway, the internet's blipping a bit, so I'll probably wrap this up here. Like, in total today, that's probably like...
戻ったか。
レイブン、すぐに各支部にも連絡をした方がいい。配線に侵入したのはノインだ。
やはりそうか。これを見てくれ。各地の目撃情報を集めたんだが、コロニーや旅団関連施設に集中している。
どういうことだ。
はっきりとは分からんが、おそらく次の攻撃地点は南の防衛拠点と西の遺跡周辺だ。
旅団が使っているトンネルがあるところだな。
そうだ。各旅団が警戒態勢に入っている。お前たちも増援に向かってほしい。
誓いにかけて。
誓いにかけて。
Yeah, like, frames are really dropping now, so I'm probably gonna wrap it up here. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. Enjoyed my little rage moment against Arcane. Like, she's just not fun. She is the legitimately worst boss in this game, next to Sphere Boy and one other boss, the event boss whose name I can't pronounce. Like, they are literally the trio of not having a fun time. One, because the fast boy gets stuck out of the map constantly and gets stuck on buildings constantly because of his broken AI, and half his attacks can't even hit you anyway because of how broken his AI is. Sphere Boy, because he's just annoying. He's just not fun. And then her, because of her stupid cloak gimmick. Which, I wouldn't mind it if, like, you could at least, once you've pinged her, your AI companion at least attacked her or something. Or if you could lock onto her when you've pinged her, even if she's still cloaked. So you just have to find her on your ping and then lock on. Like, I wouldn't mind it that way. Or if she did a certain attack that knocked herself out of cloak and then you could attack her after if you avoid it. But there's a bunch of ways you can make that gimmick less annoying, but it's just the devs chose not to. Which I guess was a choice. I guess it was a choice. Is there meant to be a guy you can talk to here? Well, I swear there's a guy you can talk to here. Is meant to give you a quest. Apparently not. Oh well. It's been fun. Peace out. Peace.